Well, there's not anything golf related here in Richmond County, and I know a lot of kids would love to play golf, and golfing is an expensive sport. So through my nonprofit, Sand Hills Regional Community Development of Richmond County, we're going to open up a chipping and putting green where kids can come out for free and learn how to chip and putt. And Lisa here is a golf instructor with Golf Galaxy, and I talked with her about it, and she was excited. So Golf Galaxy came down today, and Site One, which we would talk with Chris in shortly, has been instrumental in providing the materials needed to help facilitate this project. And I just wanted to give kids access to golf and teach them some core values that not only apply to golf but to life as well. And so that's how the project came about.
And how important is it to get, I mean, you're an LGPA pro instructor. How important is it to get kids involved in any kind of activity, especially in a golf activity at an early age?
It's very important. That way, when you build the foundation right, a solid foundation, you can build upon that. Instead of by the time they get to their 20s and 30s, you have to reconstruct the whole swing. And you have to go against their muscle memory and then reform everything. So to get it early in age like that is to help them develop it. And also how golf mimics life, and as Eric was talking about, the core values, that's in golf as well, the integrity part and everything. So not only are we just going to build a golf swing and to help them improve in their golf area, and you can play golf for life, but we're also going to help them as far as life is concerned, how golf mimics life as well.
And that was my next question, which is golf. We were just talking about earlier where you play it all the way through your life, and sometimes business meetings, they might go golfing. You might need to know this kind of stuff. How important it, and you kind of mentioned just getting kids involved in not only the life lessons, but as part of, well, first of all, explain your organization. I'm sorry, I'm stepping all over this, man.
Well, the organization is fairly new, but what we're starting with this project because you have to get kids while they're young to teach them these core values and how it would apply. When I say everyday life, when you have accountability, integrity, perseverance, and courage, all of those values are important when you navigating through life. And if you play golf, you know things don't always go as planned. And what do you do when the unexpected happens? And so you need to learn how to recover from your mistakes and know that one mistake is not the end of the road, and how to recover. And those things that happen on the golf course also happen in life. And so just teaching kids on how to navigate through the challenges that they may face along the road. I'm aware that every child doesn't grow up in a two-parent home, and some kids have different environments that they're in, and everyone is not blessed with the same opportunities that I may have been afforded with. And so as adults, we have to make sure that we're taking our resources and helping the next generation and put them in a better situation to succeed.
And one more question from me, which is, this is just the first of a planned phase. Of course, it's going to take a while,
Yes.
but kind of what are your plans for this land once you get the chipping and putting green going?
This is phase one. The adjacent property I plan on purchasing this fall. I'm in conversation with the property at the back of the property to purchase it, to expand it, where it'll be a training facility where kids can come out for free, learn the game of golf, learn core values, and just see where it goes from there.
And final question goes to you. We were just talking, you know your way around the golf courses around here, Southern Pines and all. How important is it for people out in Rockingham to get a facility like this, just being how it's kind of a golf desert, you know?
Oh, it's very important. That way you don't have to try to travel. You don't have to, by the time you get up to the Southern Pines area, the Pinehurst area, trying to travel to get the golf course. Number one, golf fees. So if you can go ahead and get on those courses, knowing what you're going to know, so you'll be better equipped to do it. To put it out here in Richmond County is an awesome thing. And that way they're right here in the community, so it's not going to put them out of their way or make it so inconvenient to drive 45 minutes up to Southern Pines.
And Mike, so when did you first when did you first get into golf?
I've always loved golf. When my son was born, I took a break because I had to work. But after my mother passed in 2020, I wanted to spend more time with my father, so I got back into golf and started spending more time. But I ran into a lot of kids who wanted to play golf, but didn't have clubs, didn't have resources, and didn't have accessibility to golf courses, to practice, or to learn the game. And so I had some land here, and I said, hey, why not, through my nonprofit, create something for kids so where they could come out and play and learn the game.
And did you play in school or?
No, I didn't play in school, but I always loved the game. I love the game of golf. It's just fun getting out there, and now I spend time with my dad playing twice a week, and so it's like therapy. It's fun.
Do you remember how old you were when you started?
I was in my teens.
So not in school. You were still in school, but you weren't doing it through school.
Right. I would, just swing a club, but not on the golf course, but just in the yard, just messing around.
So I guess your dad played.
Yes, my dad's been playing for a long time. So, but it's a great time for he and I to spend time together, and just enjoy the game of golf.
So you think Richmond County might have the next Tiger Woods?
You never know. See, you never know what's in a child until you give them an opportunity. And that's what excites me the most. Giving kids an opportunity that they may not normally have. And a lot of kids have a lot of good things inside of them, but they don't have the resources or someone to bring it out. And we have to make sure that we equip kids with the tools necessary in order for them to succeed.
So this is going to be free?
Yes, it's going to be free through the nonprofit. Kids will be able to sign up and have a schedule where they can come out and they can practice chipping and putting for free, forever.
Is there like an age range that you're shooting for?
No, well, through all kids in school, 17, 18 to the graduate high school, but long as they're in school, they could come out and practice and train for free.
And starting at
well,
6, 7, 8?
4 to 6 weeks, we hopefully have it completed. We will have a ribbon cutting. We'll definitely keep you posted on the date and see how we progress after the day as far as getting it constructed.
Well, good. That was a good answer. But I meant as far as kids starting, like age range for starting.
7.
About 7.
7, yeah.
Okay. You got anything else?
I'm good. Appreciate you guys. Spell your first name.
It's Chris, C-H-R-I-S.
And which last name?
Buchina. It's B-U-C-H-I-N-A.
And what's your official title with Site One?
I am a sales support rep.
And getting this thing off the ground, how it's any golf facility is gonna be tough. What do you think?
Yeah, no, it's great. I've been in the green industry for over 10 years. Came out here initially a little bit skeptical on, kind of the whole setup, but after talking with Eric, super passionate about this, all day, every day. I do irrigation. He could tell me that he does golf all day, every day. I believe it. He's very dedicated to getting this facility up and running.
And what do you think? Of course, we just alluded to it earlier. Rockingham's kind of a golf desert. When you get a facility in there, when it comes to people wanting to invest in potentially a golf course, do you think things like this are the first step?
Yeah, absolutely. Getting the community involved, I think, really will get the voice of everyone kind of pushing everything in a specific direction. So, starts with this. Who knows where it ends.
And where are y'all based out of?
We're a national company.
Okay.
Our headquarters is in Roswell, Georgia. I came from Raleigh today to meet you guys.
I guess y'all design courses or facilities or.
So in this particular one, we weren't really sure exactly what we were going to be getting into. So I came out initially, met with Eric. We kind of went through his vision about what we're looking for. Came out, measured the lot, worked with him about getting our water source set up, how everything was going to be positioned, some little extra stuff. We want to do like a walkway and a kind of a seating area. We're going to do plants and stuff out here. Sorry, I got lost in the vision. What was the question?
You're talking about like the design of.
Oh, yes. So initially, we just came out to kind of put eyes on it. After that, did our map, went back, gave it to our designers. Pretty easy to design initially because we're kind of just a big rectangle at the moment. So crunched the numbers, made sure everything was going to work hydraulically, and worked with some vendor partners. Rainbird has agreed to provide all of the sprinkling materials, controller, all the heads, all the different fittings and stuff like that. Site One's coming through. We're going to provide the piping, fittings, glue, anything else extra you may need that you don't really think about when you're trying to get an irrigation system put together. And then I'm also working with other vendors to try to get, kind of the extra things that we were talking about donated as well. So.
And I got one more question, which is, this is the first of a multiple phase project. What's it like to be a part of a new relationship moving forward from here?
Oh, it's great. I've not really frequented this area too often. It's very charming. It's quiet. So, I look forward to coming back, and we can help design the other stuff. We can do the back, we can tie it all together, do crazy Wi-Fi stuff, some of the neater things that you can do with irrigation. So.
No, that's all I got.